Hello, my name is Keith Castleberry, and I am honored and humbled to pastor Victory Church in College Station, Texas. I am going to try to share with you a defining moment in my life that actually got me to this point, and I hope it's a blessing to you. I was raised in construction and in business. My parents, my family owned a lot of businesses, mostly construction type things that we did. And as my life progressed, as a young man, I began to follow after more business understanding, went to college for business, engineering, drafting, real estate, anything that would kind of help me to be in that business. Well, as time went by, I got older, got married. After I was married, I got out of church, which is not real smart. Did a lot of crazy things, got in a lot of trouble. But when I got in trouble, it shifted my mind back to where the way I was raised, which is, of course, in church, living for God, and in construction. So I got back in church, started living for God. My wife and children, they loved me more, of course. This was 24 years ago. And I would just working. I didn't have any grand scheme. I just knew that I wanted to make a living, provide for my family, and bless the family businesses that we had. As time went by, though, I began to get more active in church, living for God, teaching Bible studies, picking up kids for Sunday school, teaching some of the classes, youth class and things like that, and then eventually going to school for theology. During that time period, I had no aspirations to be in ministry, no aspirations or desires to be a pastor of any sort. But God had other plans, and as I studied theology, people began to ask me to come help them in this class, teach this, whatever. And I just kind of lumbering, I guess, I followed along. I had no plans, just doing what people invited me to do. One thing led to another, and God opened the door to where after a few years of this, missionary came to our church one day. Pastor was gone, missionary was there, and he basically read my mail and kind of confirmed what I had been feeling for a while, that I had put all of my efforts and all of my time into building a family business and to making a financial success of myself, yet God had something greater for me to do. So I began to really kind of my spiritual ears perked up, began to listen to what the Lord was trying to tell me. One thing led to another, had several confirmations. We moved, this is crazy, we moved to College Station 14 years ago. I had preached enough just to get a local license. I had never been an assistant or anything like that. But teaching Bible studies and loving people and caring for people, teaching them the truth. As time went by, we have been here 14 years. When we moved here, I knew my realtor, and that was it. But now, 14 years later, I pastor a church of 250 people. God has blessed us. We started the church in our living room. So the thing that I pull out of this is nothing is impossible with God. And I share that not as a haughtiness, but God is incredible, and I want you to see that. And He can do anything through you, no matter what you think of yourself.